Hey guys, welcome back to FoolCraft 3. Figured out how to get the focus into my glove. It's actually the F key, but it has conflicts with some other stuff, so I got it in there, but I can't get it back out. But yeah, it's working. Anyway, just coming out here to get the moon reading for the night, and spotted this. Scanned that already. I think the buildup of warp or flux or whatever in my base has caused a tear. I read about flux in the Thaumonomicon, and I think this might be it. But I could see this through the ground and things. Like from inside the base, I spotted it, and I was like, what is going on out here? Let me see if I walk away from it and look through a block. Yeah, so you can still see the outline of it, that silver, the silver bit there. So I came out here and, oh, I don't have any paper. Dang it. Came out here and scanned it and discovered something, but I don't know what that something is yet. But I don't have any of the warp or any of that research. I need the ink and stuff, which I think I have an extra one up here. Somewhere, and there's a wither cat outside. Those things are loud. Where is... You know, I bet it's in with my FoolCraft stuff. I'm reworking the FoolCraft room in here a little bit. I got a golem forge. I haven't used it for anything yet, or a golem press. Haven't used it yet. I don't have any of the materials to do stuff with it yet. Redoing the floor. I have smooth lighting turned off, so everything looks a little janky right now. But, yeah. Anyway. Where is... There we go. Scribing tools. Now let's go scan this. Ding. Got it. And then I'll go ahead and get all the stuff outside. I need a better way up and down this hill right here. It can be fairly annoying. Alright, north quadrant. I'll just do a circle. Did I get all four? Yeah. Anyway, figured I'd show you guys this thing. Nothing new can be learned. And let me go ahead and check. Oh, that was dealing damage to him, wasn't it? For a second there, it looked like he was holding that pickaxe, and I was like, why does he have a diamond pickaxe? Speaking of diamond pickaxe, I went ahead and made one just to get rid of some of that wub ore that's around all over the place. And that stuff apparently makes a better than diamond pickaxe, so I may make one of those. Anyway, oh, here we go. Yeah, Flux rifts. Holes in reality itself. Extremely dangerous. Find a way to close it. They feed on flux. Yeah, causing them to be unstable. Maybe I can find some way of keeping them stable. Yeah. I wonder, is that a newly discovered research? Oh, control seals. Yeah. Something in alchemy, maybe? No? Anyway, yeah. Later things. What else did I do? I mentioned building a kitchen. So over here, I built a kitchen. There's my kitchen. And then I decided that the crayfish furniture mod is mostly just decorative, and I can't really do anything with it that's super functional, so I made a second kitchen that's functional but looks worse. And that's where all my food is. So yeah, double kitchen. This is all cooking for blockheads, so it's functional and has all my food stored in here. And I can just walk over here and say, hey, I want this food, make it for me. And it does it. And this one over here is mostly just for looks. And I'm putting the like fully completed foods that can't be made into anything or upgraded in any way over on this side. Also, this microwave works, but it only works with potatoes and raw beef, I think it is. You got one potato. You can see it in there. Yeah, but it only works one at a time. So yeah, pretty slow. You can automate it apparently, somehow. I'm not sure how. I mentioned these guys last time. I didn't really talk about them. But in here with my cow that's almost dead, I had 2 cows and I bred them and got a little baby cow and they all died except for this one because I had found that cactus cow back there and the cactus sheep and put them in here, and apparently when you walk into them or mobs walk into them, they damage each other. So my other 2 cows are dead. So I have them all sectioned off by themselves. There's a little mini moo water cow back there that you can find some kind of crystal to randomize what kind of fluid they have in them, but I'm not really worried about that right now. And then I also have a snow golem here that I made for the Thaumonomicon to research golem making, because you have to make one of these or an iron golem at some point to scan it and get the research for it. So yeah, nothing has really changed in here. Nothing has really changed over here. This is all the same. But yeah, redoing the floor in here. Made the golem press. I moved the potion making stuff out of here. So I'm going to probably cover up this water. But I moved it all downstairs. I made a basement. And I made a giant storage area for all the different types of jars. Working on putting at least a little bit of each aspect in these jars, just so I have all of them labeled and accounted for. There's a few I don't have yet. Mortus, Permutatio, some of the weirder ones. This is the Spiritus one. I guess the label itself has that on there, huh? Yeah. Tenebrae. Not sure what that one is yet. But anyway, I just looked up Essentia right here, and they're in this order. Air, earth, fire, water. They're in that order, starting from that side, working around in a circle. But yeah, the walls in here are all going to be great wood planks all the way around. So that'll probably look pretty cool. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the floor, but for now it's just silverwood because it has this connected texture. And I might just do the entire floor filled in, but it'll look really plain and open. So I might just do a mix of great wood with this kind of in here. Not sure yet. But anyway, yeah, there's 37 of these. And then I was trying to decide how to store all of the crystals and the Essentia bottles, the files, as well. And I figured I'll just put a chest under every single one of these, but then every pair of them connect together to make a one chest, and then you can't put a third chest. So I had to use the slightly larger chest, which doesn't care if there's anything on top of it to open it, and also it doesn't connect things to the side of it. So those are practical for this, for what I'm doing. They might look a little weird, but they're practical. And then I've got the wooden storage crate over here, just with some extra leftover bits and pieces, labels and things. But I have a label in every single one of the boxes that doesn't have a label on the jar, and then any of the jars that are about to be full, I try to put a little bit of Essentia in files, just so it's not completely full. What do we got here? There's some of this. The plant one in here. Just grab that, put it back. And it's just that easy. Cook down some stuff, get the Essentia, grab a bottle, or grab a jar, whatever the corresponding jar is, click it to get it out of there. If the jar is full, grab some files, knock a little bit out with the files, put it in the chest, and then grab the rest with the jar. I'm eventually going to have the pipes running through here all the way around this top layer, so that anything that I cook up in here automatically gets put into its appropriate jar, which will be good to automate the process. But also I'll have to keep an eye on the jars so that they don't get over full and back up into this stuff. And I don't want to have more than one jar of each out in the open like this. I may fill a jar, put it away, and then start a second fresh jar. But I don't know. That's if I really get a whole lot of something. Like the bestiary. I keep looking at this one because this is the one I have the most of, I think. I ended up getting a lot of this from just getting the materials for this stuff over here. I've got a lot of the metallum also. Every one of these is 10, so that's 60, another 24, and then 202 there. Ignis was pretty easy to get. There's 146 in there, plus another stack and a half of crystals. Census, pretty easy to get. There's a ton of that. And then I think there was like one other one that I had a whole lot of. Potentia, pretty easy to get also. But I don't have a lot of crystals. It's mostly all just in here. Anyway, yeah, working on filling all this in. And then I gotta do something with the ceiling. I was using these slabs for silverwood. There's that thing again. That rift. This is when I noticed it. I was filling in the wall back here. I was standing back in this corner filling these planks in, and I was like, what is that? I thought it might be a constellation or something for astral sorcery, so I went outside and checked it out. Yeah, nope, bad news. I gotta figure out a way to stabilize it. Anyway, the ceiling here, I was using the slabs to save on materials, and then I only have the ceiling and the floor here. The floor of that is the ceiling of this, so it's only one layer thick. So I may have to pick all these back up and go with the full planks, the full block of planks. But I kind of like the raised roof in here, the extra half a block of space that you get. But whenever I get done with converting the entire ceiling in this room, it's going to look bad outside in the rest of the area, because it's going to bleed over into this hallway. So yeah, it'll look bad in here, because there'll just be planks all out in the middle of this. Originally, this room down here, I just dug a hallway straight through here, which goes behind these stairs over in that direction, and it would be all behind this wall here. There'd be another room back there. But I kept running into little bits of cave and all kinds of other stuff, so I figured I'll just go down and put everything underneath this space here, so it's all together. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much all that's going on that I've been working on. There was a power outage here last night, and I didn't lose any progress except for... Oop, I keep doing that too. I didn't lose any progress except for the research I was currently working on for Golomancy got deleted. It didn't save that. It's redoable though. It's nothing I can't do again. But yeah, that got deleted and my advancements got reset. So I'm getting all of the loyalty badges again. I'm still wearing this one, the 40-hour one. I'm still wearing that one. But I've also got the one for starting, and I think the 4-hour, whatever the wooden one is. I've gotten that one twice. Yeah, I've got 2 of these now, and 5 hours, 2 of the 5-hour ones. So yeah, that timer started over, but all my advancements reset. I'm starting to fill them back in a little bit at a time, but I'm not really worried about it anymore. And as far as I can tell, that's all that got reset. My Thaumonomicon didn't reset. I don't have anything in the EMC storage or in an EMC system yet, so that couldn't have gotten reset because it has nothing in it yet. I don't have any ender chests laying around, so there's no player-specific inventory that it had to look at, so I don't think anything is going to be wrong with those. But yeah, as far as I can tell, just the advancements got reset, and that was it. So I kind of lucked out. None of my progress got deleted. My inventory was as it was whenever I opened the research table. And I think I had closed the research table and had been looking in my inventory for something. Because I had like a specific, I have to have this one item for this research. So I closed that and I was looking in here. And then I think the power went out about then. But I know this was the last thing I did, was I made this clockwork mind for the Golomancy research. And then it was requiring it for the research in there that I had. So I was like messing with my inventory and then the power went out. And it deleted what was in here and yeah, reset my advancements. But anyway, does anybody know in ThomCraft 6, in this version of ThomCraft, can I just put the pipes, the Essentia tubes, can I just come off of this and just go straight across all the way around here to there? Or am I going to have to like put filter pipes on everything? Or like what's the deal? Because I remember the pipes were a big trouble in older versions of ThomCraft, and I never really used them back then. I watched other people play that had trouble with them, but never really played with them that much myself. So, does anybody know, are they still a hassle, or can I just treat it like it's a fluid duct or something and just go all the way around this whole thing? I think one of the issues was that Essentia will, like the air that should go here, it may just continue going and end up like in this one. And then the thing that's supposed to be in this one can't go in there because it already has air in it. But if I get a little bit of each of these in the correct jar and all labeled, I can just run the pipe, right? Like the Essentia will go where it's supposed to go. If there's nowhere else for it to go, it'll stay in the Alembic. Correct? I believe so. If anybody is an expert on the subject or has done it already, let me know. This video will be uploaded as soon as I'm done recording it, basically. So if you're watching it and it says uploaded today or yesterday for you, then leave a comment, let me know, because I'm about to try to fill up the rest of these with a little bit each and hook up the pipes. But yeah, that's just about our 20 minutes. I'm going to get back to messing with the ceiling in here and figuring out what I'm doing with the floor and knocking out these Essentia jars. But yeah, thanks for coming by, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll do something a little bit more exciting next episode than just kind of walk around and look at stuff. But yeah, till then, I'll see you then. Have a good day.